Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Oh yeah, it's another fantastic Friday. Got my summer shirt on. What's up, Kayla? How you doing?
Yes. Hey, Rico. I'm great. It is Friday. It is, we have a lot to look forward to today, including our guest that is with us. So.
It's been a while since we introduced somebody that is live in Manila. But ladies and gentlemen, the last time we had to talk to him, we got to talk to him. It was actually during the whole pandemic, the whole lockdown, where he was nice and comfortable at his home. Well, guess what? He is here, live in Manila. Give it up for Maximillian. Hey.
Hello. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Philippines. How has your time here been so far?
Amazing. I've been I'm living in a really, really nice hotel with a really nice view. It took some time. It took a few days to get over my jet lag, but it's slowly getting there. But yeah, completely incredible.
I mean, beautiful scars, so big. Congratulations. Couple of years later, when you make music like that, Max, I mean, for it to be big and then you get out there, you start going on tour, what was the first reaction when you hit the stage?
Oh, yeah, I mean, the last 2 years, it's just been crazy, right? It's surreal to think that I'm going to be able to even perform the song in the Philippines. You know what I mean? It's just crazy to be here and it's kind of mind blowing.
Living the dream.
Yeah. And how is that transition going from everything being virtual, you doing maybe performances online, and then all of a sudden sharing the room with this energy of your audience? How is that?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna play at the Eastwood Mall on the 22nd and the Venice Grand Canal Mall on the 23rd. So I'm excited to see how people are gonna take it in, and I'm excited to play Beautiful Scars in real life for an audience in the Philippines. It's been like a dream that I thought would never come true, and now we're here. We're actually going to do it. But yeah, we did like a performance yesterday, and I got to for the first time ever meet some of my fans, and it's also crazy recognizing someone you've seen on Instagram or something like that, and now you're standing a few feet from them. That was great.
It's like you're taller in person. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's that kind of pressure. It's like they can see you an inch bigger, but you're taller in person. Hey, why not? But as a journey of a songwriter, how did it all start for you?
Well, I started writing lyrics when I was 15, 16. I tried it out, and it was in the beginning. It was actually just expressing some of my feelings and having an outlet instead of talking about it. Because I was never a good speaker of my own feelings. But I found out that if I just write this down, I can make it rhyme and put some melody on it, and then you have a song. So I kept writing, and I wrote, and I went on this big 6 months writing trip to Los Angeles and London and Oslo and Stockholm and Amsterdam, but a lot of places, and focused on becoming a greater writer, or better writer. And when I look back at how my lyrics was 5 years ago to where it's at now, I'm definitely moved quite a bit.
So it's really like the artillery of getting equipped with the right words to express yourself. Yeah. It's really, is that safe to say that you could advise people that if you see a potential, you like it, you enjoy it, that you take some time to nourish it, right?
What?
To take some time and nourish the
You
potential.
To yeah, for sure, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
You have to like, yeah, you gotta like always strive at thinking. Like I always think when I'm writing, I'm my own worst enemy because I'm always thinking, can I make this sentence even better? Can I explain this situation better than just like than what's already written down? But yeah, it's definitely like I think it's like that with everything, right? You have to like keep challenging yourself.
Just touching also in on what you mentioned that like from 5 years ago, you're a much better writer now. What would you consider, someone as a good writer? What makes someone a good writer? Or like, what are some of the tips that you could give as well that you learned along the way?
Well, I think everyone's a good writer in their own mind. In how you see, like when I write something down, I have a vision of what it is and what I'm talking about. But when you read it as a reader, you're like, you might think of something else. It's also when people ask me what my songs are about, I tend to just ask them what they think because we all have different. What do you say? We all hear different words.
Interpretation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that when when I first wrote Beautiful Skies, I wrote it for myself. I wrote it as like a pat on my own shoulders, like, okay, get up. And then when people started listening to it, I got all sort of different. People thought like their own understanding of the song was different from what mine was, and I feel like that's the special thing about music, and reading people's lyrics, because songs are like it's therapeutic in a way. Listening to music, I found a track the other day, and it wasn't really the lyrics that hit me; it was the music around it that made me feel something. And when you write something as personal as Beautiful Skies, is you kind of let people into your life. You know what I mean? Where it becomes. My English is really battling me today.
Hey, there's jet lag and everything.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I've had 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm just trying to process everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think you get what I mean. It's kind of like writing lyrics is make it fun and make it challenging, and like see if you can play around with the words. I always was a really big fan of Eminem and how the way he bends words to make them rhyme. I think that's cool. Like you can make it an art writing.
Remember, you were mentioning Eminem. I remember there was something that he said. Can you find the word that rhymes with orange?
Orange, yeah, that's the. He rhymed orange with George.
Yeah, right. He had to somehow bend it because there's something that rhymes with it. Yeah, it's hilarious. Now, one big factor as a songwriter, as an artist, is radio. And can you walk us through and relive it when you first heard your song on the radio? What were you doing? Were you doing your laundry? What was that?
I think actually moment? I was in a 7-Eleven buying a cup of coffee and a croissant, and I was with my friend, and he was like, "Dude, isn't that you?" Like, yeah. It's like it still feels like it. If I'm in a store or something somewhere and I hear my own song, I get a little like shy. We were out there having a pizza yesterday, and the staff, I think the staff recognized me, and they played Beautiful Skies, and I was like, "Wait, what?" That was quite a crazy experience.
Oh gosh, that must be so surreal hearing your music played on the other side of the world of where you're from. My gosh, is this the first live performance you're going to be doing since the pandemic?
It's going to be the first live performance I'm doing in the Philippines. I did, because in Denmark, I think in February already, the prime minister just decided that we were not going to have any more restrictions. Everyone was vaccinated, and everyone had their second shot, so everyone was kind of like gone past that. We have like something called Corona Passport, where you would have to like show this QR code to everyone. If you want to do anything, you'd have to show that code. But that stopped, and then we like slowly came back to normal society. We started playing gigs again, and you can go like we're totally normal again. Nothing, no restrictions. Like the people over 50 just got invited for like a fourth booster shot, but nothing else than that. We don't really hear about COVID, only outside the borders. Hopefully, it's going to stay that way.
Yes, yeah.
But we don't know.
Hopefully, my gosh! But wow, we're just so excited that you've made your way to the Philippines, and tonight is the show at Eastwood.
It's tomorrow on the 22nd and the 23rd. So we have Eastwood tomorrow on the 22nd, and then we have Venice Grand Canal on the 23rd. Both 7 p.m. If you're nearby, swing by. We will play a new song. By the way, I'm releasing a new single. It's coming out on the August 12th. It's a different vibe than I'm usually doing. I've been inspired a lot by like 2000s pop rock,
like Daughtry, Creed,
like Misery Business by Paramore. Like that was
okay. You got that punk vibe going on. Okay. All right. Now, when you travel to foreign countries, like here in the Philippines, did you ever do some research? Did anybody ever tell you, like, you got to try this? What are the things you've heard before you arrived and when you realized it when you arrived here?
I was like, during the pandemic, everyone, I love cooking food, and everyone was saying that I should try and make adobo chicken. And I did that like 5 times, and it's unbelievable. Like, that is such a great dish. I was in a television program in Denmark. We just filmed it, where you're supposed to like say it's like 7 different artists, and we all interpret each other's songs. And then like the first day, I'm like seated in a chair, and they are singing my songs. So for my day, I decided that I wanted to prepare adobo chicken for them, and they loved it. Like, they loved it.
Max, we hope we have more time with you, but we don't have much time given. But just one more. Well, for me, and then of course Kayla got one more question as well.
Yeah.
What was that one advice that you've been carrying throughout your career, that when you reach a stumbling block, when you feel like you don't want to work no more, you want to chill on an island somewhere? What was that one advice that someone gave you? And if so, who gave it to you? And what was that advice that carried you through in those trying times?
You mean during the pandemic or what?
In general, like, for example, if in the beginning you were getting rejected in auditions, you weren't getting the deal that you wanted.
Yeah, my dad and my mom has always been a really great support of me. When I was a kid, I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to, just wanted to be my own boss, and like I wanted to become an adult really at a really young age. And then I was just not a well-behaved kid, and I wanted to drop out of school. And my parents were like, "Oh, but you have to go to school." I did my high school, but when I started for the gymnasium, I wanted to go. My mom wanted me to have an education, but I knew what I was going to do. So I just sat down and said, "Mom, Dad, I want to make music. I want to be a musician. I want to make pop music." And they were just supportive. And sometimes when you fall, you stumble. It's about getting back up. Like, I think through the years when I was like 13 to 16, 17, I just learned that instead of just sitting in like punching my own head in, I should just get back up and like try again. If you stumble and you fall, that's only that's the best reason to just get back up. Instead of just like dwelling in that sadness. sometimes it's okay to be sad. And sometimes you need time to just like think about what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. Keep going.
Just keep going.
going
And actually,
indeed.
yeah, and if I could also just throw in another question, one last
Yeah.
question. It was very brave of you to stand up to your parents and be like, you know what, I want to do music. But for those that are not as brave and are kind of afraid of taking that first step, is there a piece of advice that you could give to them just to maybe empower them?
I mean, the first thing you want to do is really think about what you want. Because I remember when I was a kid and everyone was asking, what do you want when you grow up? What do you want to be? And that's like asking someone what their favorite song. You forget every song that ever existed when they do that.
Mhm.
So like, sit down and go. Don't. Life's not like it's a long life. Life is it's full of complicated stuff, but you have the time to figure out what you want to do. My mom was 40 when she decided that she wanted to be a dentist. So it took her a long time. Now she's the happiest she's ever been.
Mhm.
But it doesn't have to be now. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I know the feeling of when like in the night, like evenings when I'm in my bed and I'm thinking everything's going so slow, but it's not. The fact that I'm feeling that is just because I'm not taking in what's really going on.
Mhm.
I'm healthy. I'm alive. I have a successful career at the moment. I have great fans. I'm playing gigs. Of course, but sometimes when I'm at home, like I want more. But of course, you want more, but like, enjoy what you have right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, just push through. Like when you look yourself in the mirror, you want to be looking at someone you can recognize.
Mhm.
Don't try to be what everyone else wants you to be. Find out who you want to be, and then the people who tells you not to be that. This is going to be a long sentence. Person who tells you not to be that person, just try not to have them in your life. You want people who pulls you up, not down. That's my advice.
Thank
Nice.
you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Max, we wish you well, Maximillian. And also thank you for gracing us and sharing with us your talent. May you continue to travel and see you back here again. The shows, you have 3. We're going to catch you in your shows. And all your Filipino fans are excited for Beautiful Scars. You have a great one, all right?
So, peace.
Thank you very much. There you go, ladies
Thank
and gentlemen,
you.
Maximillian. Oh, my goodness. Kayla, that was a great question. That was awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
well,
I
it's true
learned a
because
lot.
yeah, totally. He was very generous in sharing, I mean, he's very humble, but at the same time, obviously he's come a long way. So all of that advice that he's given is so valuable to us. So
So I have to pursue my musical career and my sexy star career because he said just go for it. So we're gonna go for it. But there you have it, ladies. Yeah, right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you guys had a great time. Don't forget, if you're a big fan, do catch a show, Beautiful Scars, along. Well, the song Beautiful Scars request right here on the Monster, but the show is going to be happening over at Eastwood as you watch this. And over at the Grand Canal as well. Just check out the socials of RX931 for more info on his shows. Till then, this has been another Monster exclusive. She is at Miss Kayla Rivera.
and he is at Rico Robles Live.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster.